9, a special motion.
Sorry. Clerk, we'll move back kidogo. Honorable Chege had asked me for an opportunity to make a personal statement, and I caution you, Sabina, if there's anything to do with your suspension or to do with the fracas that occurred here, I'll stop you. I don't want any drama anymore.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, I just want to say I'm grateful that I'm back.
Yes.
I will not go into the details of how I went away out of this house, Mr. Speaker. My statement is as follows, that Tom Peters said great leaders not create followers, they create more leaders. And we must know that we are all called to speak and to inspire future leaders. This is not a statement about myself, Mr. Speaker. It's a statement about the parliamentary decorum. It's a statement about protecting the political space rightly earned by women leaders in our country. It is a statement about our girls and future generation and the image of parliament that we bequeath to them. Mr. Speaker, it's a statement about my party, Jubilee Party, and the violent mistreatment we continue to face and fight against the minority coalition. Mr. Speaker, we sit as one house of parliament to manifest the diversity of the nation, represent the will of the people, and exercise their sovereignty. For the record, Mr. Speaker, I know you are aware of physically attacked by members of this house. They even took my phone in a style that is only done by petty offenders of the streets in Nairobi. But to me, this was a well-planned and coordinated attack, Mr. Speaker. What saddened me most is not even the attackers per se, but the fact that it was planned and executed by women MPs with the help of their male counterparts. I would not wish that to happen to even my worst enemy, Mr. Speaker. This incident brought disrepute from this house and fell short of our calling as the National Assembly. Mr. Speaker, my party has continued to be intimidated in this house. But as on my mother tongue, we say people only throw stones to a tree with good fruits. And by that way, we expect that we will keep on fighting for the space of the Jubilee Party. I want to thank my colleagues, leaders, and the people of Kenya who have supported me during this unnecessary ordeal. I want to thank all members of Parliament for trusting and supporting the party as we deal with the unfortunate incidents. The people of Kenya look at this house for responsible leadership, Mr. Speaker. The people of Kenya often visit this house to witness parliamentary proceedings. We always have, as today, boys and girls from various schools visiting this house to witness us debates and make important decisions that will affect them today and in the future. They come here to this house to learn and to be inspired by words and our conduct. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, the people of Kenya do not expect to find chaos and violence in this house. They don't come expecting to see women leaders unleash violence on their colleagues. This is a no, Mr. Speaker. When I have spoken about Jubilee mistreatment in Azimio and the fact that our space has been consistently taken over in the most unfair and illegal manner, you now understand, Mr. Speaker. When we say Jubilee Party ought to be respected and accorded its full legal rights as the third largest parliamentary party in this house with 28 MPs, we mean exactly that. We will continue fighting and advocating for that without fear and despite the intimidation and violence. The matter of the position, Mr. Speaker, of Deputy Minority Whip is being handled by the relevant legal institutions, and therefore I would urge anybody with a contrary view to follow the law to seek for solution. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, we will all recall our national prayer breakfast.